Coffeezilla new video. Oh, that's like a 6-part video. I actually know all about that. Mudahar was asking if my HMG's lawyers would be willing to defend them if they decide to go through with their case. Or if, excuse me, that's phrased incorrectly. If they try and come after them. Yeah, let's check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the $10 million studio. Let me say up top, this investigation
He's tier
will
1 red
contain
Pac-Man.
potential money laundering, unregulated offshore gambling, and worst of all, influencers.
This is $1 million video. I just realized I spent $600,000 on watches. I lost $200,000 to 6ix9ine, $60,000 in private planes, $20,000 on hotels in Mexico, $100,000 on Rolex and cars. It feels good to be a winner.
This is the first in a 6-part series in collaboration with Some Ordinary Gamers.
I know both of those,
exposing the
Wojtek.
secret world of unregulated offshore crypto gambling and how influencers have become filthy rich by being the gasoline on the fire, promoting it around the world and making it into the billion-dollar phenomenon it is globally. Now, I'll be honest, when I first started looking at this, I had no idea about any of that. The reason I'm actually here starts off the way all great stories start, with Twitter beef.
Let's go!
Right, here's how this went down. I had been hearing for a while about how online, unregulated crypto casinos were hiring some of the biggest influencers in the world to promote them and then would pay them for every fan they got to sign up. And not only that, every time their fans would lose money to the casino, the influencer would make a cut
That's crazy.
on those losses.
That's
now, I thought this
fucking
was insane,
crazy.
and I said, enough's enough. It's time to act. So
There's no way.
Well, just found out that the top gambling streamers are getting paid a percentage of their signups losses. So not only are streamers getting paid,
Holy shit, that's insane.
Fans, they're literally incentivized for their fans to lose as much as possible. How do these people sleep at night? Now, normally I expect my tweets to go into the great void of Jack's armpit, but this time I guess one of those gambling streamers actually saw it and he responded. Steve will do it. Now, I can't imagine why he felt singled out.
I saw that tweet. I saw that tweet.
Off that I would accuse him of profiting.
The dude's
off the
super
losses
dumb.
of his
Like,
fans.
he's super
He told
dumb.
me, hey, you broke moron. Do your research. ROOBET'S affiliate program has nothing to do with losing. It's about the bet. ROOBET is different than other gambling websites. Do your research, you broke moron, before you post like this publicly. Given his thoughtful response, I thought, hey, maybe I made a mistake. So I went back and checked ROOBET'S affiliate terms. And it turns out he's right. ROOBET doesn't give influencers a percentage of their fans' losses.
Oh,
ROOBET gives
I was gonna say, that's
influencers
crazy.
a percentage of the mathematical odds of their fans losing. This is straight from ROOBET'S page. Affiliates receive a commission
holy shit.
of 5% of the mathematical house edge on all their referrals wagers, with that percentage increasing as the referrer climbs the tiers. And if you're thinking right now, wow, that sounds like basically exactly the same thing, it is the exact same thing.
I
just with
can't
a little
fucking
ethical
believe
distancing. It's kind of clever, actually, because now, instead of being directly tied to their fans'
That's
losses,
so much
they can
money.
plead innocent. They're still profiting from their fans, but, you know, in that indirect economic percentage sort of way. It's kind of like saying, no, I didn't bomb those Syrian kids. I just sent the drone that did. It's the exact same thing. It just sounds a little bit better. But anyways, we fired back and forth a few times. He eventually deleted his responses, but something he said always stuck with me. And no, it wasn't the part about him sleeping very well at night, living in a penthouse, knowing that I change people's lives every day, and I'm rich. It wasn't even...
What a douchebag. Holy shit.
It was actually this. Do your research. Which is why this series now exists. And Steve will do it legally, can't be mad about it, because technically, he's the one who asked for this. So, yeah, Steve, this one's for you. Now, I want to be clear.
Hey, amen, Steve.
A small sense of
Let's go.
is not why I'm telling you this story today.
Easy tier
It is
ones.
a small reason.
Scott,
okay?
Christopher,
I'll
and
admit
Resub
that,
Victory
but
Power.
It would have never carried me through this investigation, which had so many dead ends. What actually hooked me and kept me going on this investigation was a single question. How is this video possible? It shouldn't exist. To explain what I mean, let's go to the board, because I got to explain a little more about SteveWillDoIt for a little
Easy
context.
tier 1 king in the
Steve
prime food
is a
stamp.
member of Nelk, an insanely popular YouTube channel known for their pranks, like trying to use Monopoly money at a casino. Kind of weird foreshadowing, to be honest. But they generally make fun, popular videos with a lot of money being thrown around. Cars being gifted, partying, that kind of thing. But the money I was seeing thrown around specifically
Links to tier 1
in
Harry
Steve
Butts.
Will Do It's videos was
Links to the
too
bits.
much. It didn't make any
Liano.
sense. Like every video, it was private jets, buying exotic cars,
here, hold
giving
on.
away hundreds of thousands of dollars. And going off my experience with YouTube, I knew something was off.
That didn't.
See,
Okay,
remember
that
that
just
video I
doesn't
mentioned,
work.
the $1 million one? It only had 4.3 million views. And in that video, he really does spend $1 million.
This is a $1 million video, I just realized.
By contrast, the only other YouTuber in the world.
What are
I
his
know that
tattoos
can-
on his hand? Was that a... Is that a can of purple Flurp? Is this guy like a big Jimmy Neutron fan or something? Each one of the... No. What is that? PBR? A PBR can? An ocarina or a water jug or something? What the fuck is this? This dude, he must have lost a bet or something on the channel. This shit is trash. And then the ball from Rugrats surrounded by a crosshair, like a hollow sight. It is PBR? Okay, thought so.
Only other YouTuber in the world I know of that can afford that kind of spending is Mr. Beast, who regularly gets 50+ million views on a video.
Thanks,
and there's
resub, yes.
always
The
a
Prime
sponsor on his
Firebeard.
videos to recoup some of that cost. But here's the weird thing. On Steve's video, with 10 times fewer views, there's no sponsor. And that's how so many of his videos are. He's throwing around money like Mr. Beast, but he has a fraction of the views, and he's not sponsored. So it begs the question, where's this massive cash flow coming from? Is Steve Will Do It the son of a Saudi prince? Like, this dude seems to have endless amounts of cash, oil baron amounts of cash. And at first, I thought, okay, wait a second, Happy Dad, their new alcohol company, right? But it can't be that, because this
That's what it
spending
is.
predates that. Well, maybe it's merch then. That's the Nelk Boys thing, right? They pull in $70 million a year selling their merch. Maybe selling hats is how Steve affords to live like the son of a president. And I would have thought that, but right as I was about to give up, someone gave me a helping hand on a drunken live stream. Let's bring down the board here.
I have figured out other ways to make money. So I'm not big because I feel like a baller right now. I don't take private planes. I don't buy $300,000 watch.
He's so
I
humble.
don't buy whatever. Today I just bought a $200,000 Sprinter.
Oh, okay.
It's like, I don't do that. I'm selling T-shirts, dude. It's actually impossible.
He's
I've
just like us.
Figured out, I've gotten financial advice, this and that, from my two buddies. They've helped me out. So it's like they own WizUp. So it's like they've helped me make so much money to where I don't even want anything.
Wow. When I saw this,
Very
I thought to
articulate.
myself, is this guy confessing? He talks about getting financial advice from someone that changed his life. Like, from who? Who is it, Steve? Help us. Is it Warren Buffett? Did you get advice from Max Kaiser?
He's a tier 1
I mean, honestly,
Ecker boy.
from the way he's talking, whatever this
Hey,
magical
congrats on the new
financial
house and the
advice
upcoming
is,
marriage,
it
Philbo.
dwarfs
Congratulations.
Nelk's merch business.
I can't
wonderful.
do that. I'm selling T-shirts, dude. It's actually impossible.
So what
He's a
is
bit juicer
this
and Torchlight.
financial secret? What is this
Knowledge.
And yeah, go
Immediately,
for
I
it,
started
Torchlight.
hunting around. At first, I couldn't find much. Just more evidence that Steve Will Do It, of all people, is more loaded than possibly any other YouTuber in the world right now. Just watch this answer to a question about finances from Steve-O's podcast.
What is your mission?
To be a billionaire.
You're gonna be a billionaire.
All right.
To be a billionaire, yeah.
Do you have a timeline for that?
He's a pretty smart guy. He can probably do
5
it.
years?
Damn.
What? Wait a second. 3 to 5 years? He's not even saying that ironically or as a joke. He's like, yeah, what, 3 to 5 years? I don't know. I mean, whatever secret way he's talking about making money earlier, the kind of wealth that's impossible.
If anyone deserves it,
selling
it's
merch.
it's
That
Steve
must
Will
be
Do It.
What we're missing here, the missing link. And I wasn't making much progress finding out how he was doing it. I realized I had to focus up. I got to set my ego aside. I got to make a change. There we go. I'm finally ready. What happened next
Here's the
was
prime
kind of hard
paps.
to stomach. I spent the next several days watching enough Steve Will Do It content to make my eyes bleed. But finally, all my work
That's a
paid off.
privilege
I
right
finally
there.
found the episode.
Get to
where
watch Steve Will Do
once
It.
again mentions his
And
friend
get to
who made him so
learn.
much money.
Alfonso has helped me a lot, you know, with some financial like making good financial moves, money moves. I'm forever grateful for him, and I'm gonna gift him a Richard Mille. It's so unique. He has a bunch of Richard Milles, but this one's like a unique one.
Okay, so we actually learned something here. One, this
He's some Tennessee dude and
Alfonso
saltiest
guy,
boy.
Steve's special friend who helped
yeah,
him,
probably based.
he
Depends
must
on the
be
video.
loaded, right? Because if he has a collection of Richard Mille watches that regularly cost hundreds of thousands of dollars individually, a collection would mean he's at least worth several $1 million minimum. Now at this point, I'm imagining several different possible candidates for this mentor of
I see
Steve.
2 gift subs that
Obviously,
one guy.
Ty Lopez being the first one. But I was completely wrong. The financial wizard behind the curtain is shockingly young.
So this is Alfonso.
I was expecting it to be a child.
This guy?
I thought it was
He
gonna be
looks
like a
your
14-year-old.
average frat bro in his mid-20s.
Here's
But even
Alfonso.
if that was like breaking my brain.
just started 8th
things
grade?
started to make even less sense. Pay attention to what he calls Alfonso just a bit later in this clip. I'm going to let it play for a bit.
And this is Doom. 100% of the time, 365 days of the year, he wears a full send / Steve Will Do It / Happy Dad shirt. And Alan, 90.
Whoa. Did you catch that? He calls him
Alan! And Alan,
and he does it again later too.
this is Alan's beautiful girlfriend.
Alan again. Why would Steve
Interesting.
Will Do It mislabel his friend? To find out, I called up a friend of mine who's been digging into this, the third eye himself.
This is so cute.
Because we need to get to the bottom
I like
of
this.
who this mystery man is. Philion, thanks so much for taking the time. I know you've been looking into this. Who is this Alfonso guy? Or Alan, whoever
He
it is?
owns It Works.
All right, so I tracked it all down. His name is Alan. He's a 25-year-old multi-millionaire running the Los Angeles social media scene. He owns both Roobet and Wizza. You know Roobet, right?
Yeah, it's that online casino that Steve Will Do It and all those guys are gambling on, right?
Exactly, except it's offshore, unregulated, cryptocurrency
Good work,
based,
Philion.
and it's not legal in the US. And they are raking in tens of millions of dollars per month.
Oh my gosh. Wait a second. You're saying Alan owns that along with Wizza as well?
Yep.
Those are some big accusations. How do
Here's
you
you
know
some Sonic
it's
and
this like
Taken
frat
Mage
bro
and
behind it
Monado
all? He doesn't have his
and
name on it,
Warmist.
right?
Well, he does have Roobet's name on himself. He's quite literally got a tattoo of it on his wrist, which he showcases above his Richard Mille, you know, the $500,000 watches.
You know, all the one that all the 25-year-olds own.
Yeah. I mean, I got 2 of them, but I got them also on the transitive property of Aiden Ross.
Wait, what do you mean? You got a clip for that or something?
Of course, let's roll it.
This house is sponsored by a company called like Wizza or some shit. I
What?
haven't at all, but I could do. And if you guys can literally help me come up with giveaways.
If you're a
like,
company,
challenges, like-
if you're a company and you work with Aiden Ross, you're fucking dumb. He doesn't even know his sponsors. This is sponsored by Chick-fil-A or some shit. I don't fucking know. You should. And then he like rolls over on you. So he like went on stream and he's like, "Hey guys, you remember that like MILF token or something I told you to buy? It was actually just a scam." Like if you pay Aiden Ross to advertise your shit, you deserve the crash and burn 100%. God damn. The fucking company buys his house and they can't even remember their name.
last person to blah 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 gets blah 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 blah. And, like I can literally promote it how I want to do it, how we want to do it. You guys can help me decide. Like, yo, Aiden, you should do a giveaway where you're doing this. They're actually really cool dudes, bro, and they're just like me. Like they own Roobet, they own that site, right?
Not only that, Roobet's Rocket Fund LLC is also registered to the exact same address
Hey,
as
Reese,
the
I'm
Wizza
Void in
Sweepstakes
Phoenix.
LLC, which is 930 Washington
Hey, well,
Avenue,
thank you,
Suite
Edgar. I appreciate it,
205,
man, and welcome.
Miami 33139.
Holy sh!
Thanks for some Space Joker and the Prime Reborn.
Guys. So when Steve will do
Reese,
is
I've been,
talking
sir.
about his friend who owns Wizza helping him out financially in life, he's talking about Roobet?
Yep, he's talking about Alan. And not only that, this guy Alan used to be part of the CSGO gambling
no
scene back in the day
fucking
under the
way!
name Arrow1738 until he shut down his YouTube channel with 40,000 subscribers.
Let's
And
go.
now,
It all
since
comes
then, he's
back
tried
to
stay in the
CSGO
dark.
gambling.
It's the same scam all over again.
Exactly.
All right, I know that's been a lot, so we're going to recap real quick. So Steve Will Do It is like insanely loaded because of this guy whose name is Alfonso, but not Alfonso because that's actually an alias. His name is Alan, and he owns a sketchy giveaway company called Wizza, but also Roobet, which is an online gambling casino, which obviously gives us some context to why SteveWillDoIt is defending Roobet so hard on Twitter. This is his golden goose. This is where his money is coming from. In fact, remember that $1 million video? I think we finally have the answer to that. It may not have been sponsored, but watching it again, there definitely was a sponsor in that video. This is definitely our guy. He's the reason for this lavish spending. But I also realized that this story might be bigger than just Steve. Yes, he's loaded. And I'm determined to find out how much money he's making from getting his fans to gamble at offshore, unregulated casinos. But there are many other influencers also promoting Roobet. You've got Nelk, Aiden Ross, Logan Paul's friend, Banks, and you also got Wizza. How does that play into this sketchy giveaway company? And what about Alfonso? There's just so much.
I don't know a whole lot about Roobet. I've heard the name before. Hold on. I feel like they sent me an email pretty recently. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I've definitely seen it on Twitter because of his beef. Yeah, oh, I do have a Roobet offer. Let's see. Like, I don't know how someone reads this and is like, yeah, I'm fucking on. Like, in their promotional offer to me, they say, rather than being a game based on luck, we are a skill-based trading competition where Earthlings trade the coin to compete for $1 million in winnings. Like, the ship will depart in the end of Earth's July, with an engine too powerful for its own good. The flight can only last somewhere between 15 to 18 days. We'll fly for as long as we can. We don't exactly know when it'll crash. Throughout that period, we'll be pulling incremental amounts of liquidity to secure competitors' winnings. When the liquidity runs out, we will sift through the wreckage, find our survivors, and reward them with cold, hard $BUSD. Total winnings distributed will be decided by the volume of liquidity secured at the time of the crash, and winners will be vetted for authenticity. Yeah, it doesn't tell me shit. That's just weird. Like, I don't know, like, what the fuck does any of that mean? Like, I actually feel like I'm being scammed in their own promotional opportunity that they email me. These are Tier 1 Wicked Games and Tier 1 Nacho the Dead, and give sub Berserker and resub Papa John Destroyer. Do you think Alan wrote this himself? Thanks to the bits Forsaken again, and yeah, you're not wrong. Thanks to the resub Alex and the Prime Armature, and the resub Infected Cloud and Tyler. Yeah, I definitely thought I had gotten an email from him. And I did. Or at least someone that's claiming to represent them. I guess. It could not be them.
Here, I think I gotta make a call.
Just catching up on a new scam kill command.
All right, Mood, I'm passing this off to you. We need to do more research about Roobet. How does it work? How do you get paid? What's going on with all these LA influencers?
Oh, brother, I'm already on it. Look at this. Look at the stuff I already found.
Wait, what the hell is this?
Yeah, yo, Aiden, can you show me how to hop like a kangaroo while he's icy? Bro, why do you want me to do that, Howie? You're fucking weird as fuck, bro.
Alright, now I'm gonna watch Muda's